Looks like we should be all good and live pretty soon. Just waiting for everything to start up. Hopefully everyone is ready for NA playoffs. We're waiting for the first invite. Should be coming in the near future here. Just waiting on more responses. Hopefully everyone is ready for today. I'm just gonna quickly see if I can get the command center up. Perfect, I can. Awesome. Cool. Looks like we are all good to go. So far, everything's starting up good. Got a little bit of issues here and there, but we're good. There we go. Excellent connection. Let's go to the command center right here. Come over here. We've got Monopoly Circus versus Sewer off the bat, if I'm remembering right. We're gonna quickly go to the EU announcements. So today, first up, it will be Circus versus Sewer. So Sewer and Monopoly Circus have both been 2-0ing their entire competition, so we're gonna have to see exactly who can 3-0 because we are doing best of 5. So from there, we are looking at losers bracket round 3, which we'll be looking at. That will be Windy versus ELGR. Looking back at Windy got knocked out in winners bracket 2-2, but came back in losers bracket 2-1 in order to go up against ELGR. ELGR got knocked out off the bat, but coming back through the ranks right there, so they've definitely made a comeback story on that side. So we got Windy versus ELGR. Finally, whoever loses against Monopoly Circus versus Sewer goes to the losers bracket finale and battles whoever wins against Windy versus GR. Oh man, here we go. Let's quickly make sure everything's good. Hopefully everyone is ready for some good games. We do have a lot of games to go through today. So we'll be turning streams. Yep. So post that up. And of course, all the links. So hopefully everyone is ready. Cheers to the teams. We're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully everyone is also getting ready and buying their black shokakus, just because it's hilarious. It's actually incredibly cheap. I'd actually argue that I even did it. I was like, why not? I also picked up the Ochkov today, so that'll be a fun ship to play soon. And I don't know if anyone hit the commander crate. I did it. I got 2 new ones. I got Makawa and I got Gorchov, which Gorchov, amazing for the Russian light cruisers. That's why I picked up the Ochkov. Buffs that ship as well to insanity. Just spamming those radars doesn't matter anymore. And for Nevsky, getting that extra radar is similar and akin to how Kincaid is, which unfortunately I pulled Kincaid on the last one, which means that all I got was a commander XP, which is perfect. Wanted Makarov badly. So as you can see, got everything going. Everything's clean and kosher on that one. So Monopoly versus Circus versus Sewer. So just waiting on that. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, no, it's kind of one of these waiting periods. Let's go over this. Let's check out the press account. This little view here. Got the amazing incomparable. Let's kind of do that. Do some music until I get a notification that we have a game going. Actually, can I see a notification in here if I have a game going? We'll just do it like this. We'll just do it like this. So camera off. Oh, MHV, how's it going? I'm just waning. Kind of nice, a beautiful look of the incomparable waning on the first game. Let's post up. Yep. Just waiting.
Play hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Can you write in the chat? Все, вижу. Так, добавить друзей.
I got ELGR's Oh my god, can I move? Please. Oh,
Yes.
okay, there we go. Finally. Are we doing losers bracket 3.1 first?
Please invite Grandma.
Oh, okay. So we're doing Circus versus SeaWorld, correct? First. I love this. All right, let's quickly bring back the camera. We got in the game here. Um, let me just make. Like I just posted up. We got this. I'm just gonna make sure this is the right game to be in. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So we actually are watching. Never mind. I thought we were gonna be watching Winter's Bracket finale. Does that mean is someone who's watching? Who's watching that then? Is that uh? Okay. So Cthulhu's watching that. Got it. Okay. So if you want to go over check out Cthulhu, he's an awesome creator over on Twitch. He will be watching the Circus versus Seaward game. Looks like we are watching the losers bracket round 3. So Wendy versus ELGR. There we go. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Just getting a little jumbled around here. So, you know. Yep, and we do have Grimu, I believe that's how it's pronounced, in chat, or in as another streamer. So go give him some love on Twitch. So let's go into this. We got our first game right here. Kansas, Hyuga, Francesco. It's and Admiral Hipper. I saw that Admiral Hipper was definitely favored on this entire side. Leningrad coming out. We saw that kind of used well yesterday. So let's see if it can be used again well on these fronts. So let's go into it. Perfect. So bop over here into the view. Let's do a nice little fan over. We got Windy in the south in the blue and ELGR up north. So let's go check out. We do have a center cap map here. This is a bit of a contested area because the southern areas, they got a little bit better pockets in my opinion where you can put ships and have a lot of firepower and but a good amount of protection as well. So we'll see how ELGR handles that as well as we scan through all this. Francesco, Admiral Hipper, Shenyang, Leningrad. Leningrad will definitely help take caps a little better. It's a good cap bully. So let's quickly mute my phone because I thought I had it on mute. As we watch sending off Blitzkavika, it's a great pick on this. Just send off torpedoes. Who knows? You might find a people, especially when you're shooting off into these particular pockets on the map. These generally have one or two people, and it's probably looking like one person. Did they dodge it enough? Yep, Redbeard taking one. Hey, sometimes it's free damage, right? And you're not going to get another precise shot in another ship for a little while, so why not spam them out? We do have Fan, Ludi, We do have ELGR kind of balling up here, utilizing that they really want to do is it looks like they really want to take cap. So having the 3 DDs on Windy's side, which was used effectively multiple times yesterday, it might be an advantage for them as they're able to keep and control cap just a little bit better. But it does look like ELGR forcing it, getting a lot of those ships in those areas, allowing for DDs to really send off torpedoes and pretty much indiscriminately hit a few here and there. So it looks like Yuki dodged those, but Makis looks to be under a permanent flood. That is going to hurt. So you've got the Hyeta sending off torpedoes as well. They're okay torpedoes. The Hyeta is actually a pretty good ship now. Not insane. ELGR Redbeard sending off torpedoes right here. Just send them off. You might hit something, especially when a Belfast is in smoke. They tend to want to be a little bit more broadside. Got a nope, not a perma flood. So how's it going, everyone? How's the day, Luca? How's it going? We do have what looks to be a permanent fire on Yuki. Friends, nope, put it out right there. So far, in terms of health, everyone's just trading. I'll wait for this battle to go a little bit. We have cap contestation back and forth. Does look like ELGR is holding it though. One of the things is when you have triple DDs here, it might be best, especially with the Blitzkrieg with the fast fire torps or the Shenyang, is actually send them out on the flanks. Get them out of the cap. If you're not holding the cap, it's best not to even fight for it. Sometimes it's best to go around, do a little bit more damage. And it might be what they're... No. Because right here, you're allowing all these battleships to sit just straight on. So your torpedoes, your chance of hitting is quite low. But what you can do is send them to kind of go around and see exactly maybe where you can get some side shots, some side hits on the particular players. And I would definitely be doing that with the Shenyang, especially because you pretty much have this mothball of ships, this turtle strat of ships right here. You could just do that. Now, they do have the Belfast and the Admiral Hipper on each side, basically being good screens. Hey, if you want to send them over here, you're going to have a bit of trouble. But I would still do that right now. Belfast giving them some smoke in order to keep some people more alive. That's a great with the Hyuga. Not very of a strong armored ship. Yuki, though, taking a good amount of hits from there. Let's see if they can continue going on there. Redbeard not taking those because they're deep water. Mac is taking a few. Looks like he's going to dodge, but Mr. Cakes is taking a few as well. Windy has been taking a good bit of hits. Vittorio Vento has taken enough hits that's just sitting behind. Colorado, unfortunately, is about to beach itself in a really bad position. If another perma fire can be put on Fan over there, that would be the death of a battleship, which would greatly increase the cap advantage that ELGR got from getting everyone into cap. Macus, though, is taking a lot of fire right here, and losing to Kansas this early, or yeah, I shouldn't say this early in game, but in the game is a lot of points right there, going right there. Windy can now sit on cap, let that kind of beat up, but it looks like Fan probably will be going down right here as well. Taking that down, ELGR can now push a bit of an advantage here because they do have those two cruisers. Those two cruisers are great at taking down those DDs, and they really need to in order to regain that cap advantage, but they also don't want to risk losing anymore. Redbeard really needs to watch out. Mr. Cakes needs to watch out because, again, not a lot of armor. Add on top if they can try to get the Vento out, but I would definitely be going for more of those DDs because that way you can get cap back. BLGR not dead. We do see not Terminus is poking up right there. Seems like the Belfast and the Shenyang are having a little bit of a hug fest. I wonder what's going on there, but we'll see. ELGR does need to kill one more person or the cap's going to switch over. So they have to focus fire on somebody. I think one of the best points is the Poltava. It's way overextended right in that position. And you can definitely do it without maybe losing, though maybe having Yuki fire might be a bit dangerous to that because Poltava can return fire on that. Let's see. Yeah, Francesco's taking a lot of damage. Windy's got the cap advantage, and therefore they've got time, but can they hold out with the little bit of health they have on the bigger point ships? Net Terminus is moving in on that part side. Yuki getting taken down. That's really the problem right there, is unfortunately that Francesco showed themselves way too much up in the north, and they were able to punish it and allowing for a trade, which means that now the cap advantage that Windy held on there for longer won the game unless they can make a last ditch maneuver and not lose anyone, though Net Terminus I think took a little too much time there because he could have been launching off torps right there. Unfortunately, yep, that goes to Windy. Windy just played the cap better on that, and they traded better within their ship. So that was very good focus fire from both teams, but Windy, good job on the win for game 1. How's it going, everyone? Yeah, Poltava did a great job trading, making sure taking down battleships so that once he died, or they died, they made up the points right there. So great work on that side. Now we have Frozen Shelter Epicenter. Epicenter's a lot of cap, and we're going to see if the triple DD still comes out. If the triple DD still comes out, that's going to be a lot of advantage to Windy because it's all about the caps. It's straight up. That's what Epicenter is. we have seen some strats be able to go around that, but that definitely requires more finesse than I would think that most people would want to take, especially in the losers bracket 3.1. So. Let's see if it continues. Everyone, hopefully everyone is enjoying the coverage. We are doing the losers bracket, Windy versus ELGR. We are waiting on a few more accepts here. I don't think we see. Okay, so Redbeard switched out from the Sims, or from the Leningrad to the Sims. So that I think is a pretty good pick. As much as I think the Sims is pretty basic, I think it's a bit better than the Leningrad. Paul Smith, hey, how's it going? How's it going? Do a fan. Fan was in the Colorado last time. Yeah, fan was in the Colorado. General Doolittle, how's it going? Game 2, Frozen Shelter Epicenter. We do have a 3-1-3 and a 2-2-3. So really what Windy has to do is take the advantage of the 3 destroyers and make sure they get that middle cap, control maybe the center 2 caps, and have the rest of their team have that screen of those DDs in order to best utilize their function of having triple DDs. So let's quickly fan over, give everyone a nice picture of everything, especially with that nice sunset in the back. So we'll keep on moving forward with this. Poltava, Belfast, and Bliskavika. So right here, net terminus. Yep, here is ELGR moving in. Now ELGR can score a really early blow if they can use all of their guns from their Belfast, Sims, Shenyang, and Admiral Hipper to take down one of those DDs. Because once you remove one DD from a triple DD strat, then you just have overwhelming firepower on the enemy team. So if they can try to gang up and get the right amount of firepower in the right amount of places, ELGR can really strip Windy's entire strategy from underneath them. So hoping that if ELGR wants to win, they're probably going to do something along that way. So as we saw last game, Windy can definitely trade just as well as they can. So got some torps that are just being traded early on. Windy taking that center cap. I want to say that ELGR is focusing on getting the outer 2. So, ooh, took a back torp on that for the Shenyang. We do have a northern post with these 4. This is a great maneuver. Hey, you're all on the outside. You get to keep your outside ring towards your team, and you just death ball with this. Though with the triple DDs, you have to make sure you have the ships to take down any DDs that pop up and/or spot those torps early, since these 2 DDs are basically keeping the Poltava all protected. So that's a good call. We have the Vento and the Colorado moving in down south. They're going to start engaging Mr. Cakes. Mr. Cakes pretty much just needs to do what he's doing right now, is sit back, just keep on moving back and forth, do a lot of damage. You have your early scouts right here with Redbeard and the Shenyang, so you're good. You've got a good setup. It's going to suck. You're probably going to die, but you can do it. Net Terminus, taking a few torps right there for the Hyuga. Going to keep on, it looks like they're going to keep on moving and pushing on the Poltava. The Belfast is running away. That's a good call. You have a Belfast. You cannot pop smoke. You will get spotted, and especially with a Hyuga and a Vento right there, it's a lot of damage going out. Net Terminus on top of it, that AP is nasty with an Admiral Hipper on tier 7 ships. Windy's controlling 2 caps to 1, so what we need to see is we're seeing a lot of focus fire on the Poltava on Windy's side from ELGR. Looks like KK in the Belfast is moving into the middle, trying to see if he can take some pot shots at DDs. Nope, at the other Belfast. Just a little trade, kind of hit your brethren. Ship right there. Looks like KK took a larger hit. Yep. Unfortunately, right here, we're seeing this push right here. This is a great torpedo launch from the Shenyang, is just slowing down this bunch and doing a lot of damage on the Haiga and the Admiral Hipper. When you don't have those DDs screening for you, some of these DDs, especially with the triple DD strat, are just going to be sending off torpedoes right in your way, and you can't see them before you're too late because you're trying to push. Mr. Cakes is holding on with the Sims and the Shenyang. Doing great over there. Looks like Distortion might be trying to play. Still, Windy has the 2-cap advantage. ELGR needs to make a move and needs to start pushing on this. Mr. Cake taking out the Vento. That is a rough loss for Windy. But let's see. Macus going down in the Haiga. Ship can't take a hit. Ship cannot take a hit. Poltava going down on that. Yuki's now, unfortunately, way out of the field right there. Mr. Cakes taking down that. 3 losses to Windy immediately. Now this is where they need to start making ELGRs on a roll. They need to monopolize on this. They have their 2 cruisers. Those 2 cruisers need to move in and or start to focus on the Colorado hard with all long range fire. Let the DD send off their torps. Just show small broadsides, everything like that. Windy still has 1 cap, but Fan will be going down, and that will put ELGR on the lead on points. So these 3 DDs need to get into play, and they need to start killing stuff. Unfortunately, they have a Vento moving in on them. That's a lot of damage. Hipper, Sims, Belfast at long range, and the Poltava. The Haida is looking to go in for a kill of some kind. Unfortunately, it does not have the alpha. It's launching off torps and shooting at Mr. Cakes. That's a bad idea. I would have gone after the Sims or something. Windy is down. The caps have switched, and now all the caps are going to ELGR. ELGR did a great job on just saying, hey, let the caps be there early. We'll get them later. We'll whittle them down. That was a great move, especially up in the north as they moved over. They moved as a group, and they slowly started to kind of trickle some people out in order to start surrounding them and making that turtle strat kind of forced, allowing them to basically have just a shootout. So that was a great job from ELGR coming back in game 2. So 1-1, best of 3. Let's go. Let's just watch it from top view here, or from the view. That's a lot of ships bearing down on you. And with 3 caps, you're not flipping this game at that time. So yeah, pop that engine accelerator and go, but that Vento is just waiting for a turn. There's the sap right there. Yep. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. So good work on that team. Game 2 is done 1-1 for Windy versus ELGR. So it's up for grabs. Let's see who wins on this one. Let's pop out of this, pop the music on. Gonna wait, see if there's any switches. I don't know if there will be or not, but we'll find out. Make sure the music is all good, kosher. Oh, someone already bought the Black Shikaku on the EU server. Hopefully everyone's dealing with the Black Shikaku apocalypse that's happening right now. We do have a Shapayev being switched out. Southern Archipelago Domination. Yep, we're getting some switches here. Potentially. Yep, so after this, we will be watching the losers bracket versus winners losers bracket 3, and then after that, it will be the grand finale. So, yep. I think we are all ready. Makas and Yuki just need to. So Shapayev is coming out. It's a pretty good long range HE thrower, but it's very weak. Very weak. But if you can utilize that fire starting capability, it's pretty dangerous. There we go. There we go. Okay. So Game 3, this is to decide who wins and goes to the loser's bracket finale. All right, let's pop this up. Let's go into preview. Look over. We've got Blitzkrieg and Nagata over there, Colorado, Belfast, Vento, Shapayev, and Shenyang on this with Windy. Windy is not going the 3-1-3. It's going the 2-2-3, just similar, basically that of what ELGR is. So they did change up their strategy a little bit. This map is all about the pushes, so probably wanting to bring a little bit more firepower rather than another DD. Go through, we scan through. AC, BD are taken by each team, and we are looking like Shapayev and the Shenyang are both up north. This is just all about slowing down a push, but it actually looks like basically a Belfast and the Shenyang are up north, and both pushes are going down south, so both teams are going to all of a sudden get into a slug match. So let's see how this all works. It looks like they basically both thought of the same thing. Let's see, we got some moves here and there. Zinger getting a lot of incoming fire, but doing what the Blitzkrieg does, evades. Doing a great job there. Do have KK and Everoff up here versus Arctic and another. In my opinion, this is definitely gonna be a tighter match because the Chapayev has the range, but the Belfast has the support capabilities and everything, while the Shenyang doesn't. Neither of them really have torps. They can only hit the torps each other on each cruiser. So we're gonna see how these two develop. Down here, though, we are definitely seeing two turtle strats just run into each other. That's it. That's it. All the players are getting trundling in. Now it's all going to be about focus fire and making sure that they're all good. Belfast versus the Admiral Hipper. Carlot, I really wouldn't make that trade and make that push too hard, but make sure you keep yourself alive. The Yuki in the Vento has taken a few hits, so is Redbeard. B is getting actually switched up north. That's a good help right there. Bad at all. Kind of holding on to it. Yep. Kind of a little bit. KK is just getting ripped apart by the Shapayev. It will do that. Especially that HE and or the AP is just solid on there. I would definitely say that the Belfast is not gonna handle up so well, but the Shenyang is taking a lot of it. Nagato getting taken down by Net Terminus. That is a unfortunate loss for Windy early on, as the caps are still pretty even. So up by 100 ELGR. If these shots keep on hitting the Belfast pretty hard, we will see that Belfast up north go. But it looks like Redbeard is trying to head out and take out Zinger and the Blitzkrieg. Over here, Fan's taking a large amount of hits, but Yuki is also on the last bit of health. This is gonna be enough? Nope, not enough. Probably one or two more salvos, and KK up there north will be the winner there. It does look like, yep, Fan is going down to that. The Shenyang, I maybe forgot about that radar that the Shapayev has, as took a large hit right there, and KKGR being down, that means that Shenyang has no friends over here. But it does look like ELGR is trying to play that cap game and just keep on pushing people. Vento is going down. ELGR has just done a great job of shuffling people around and focusing fire on Windy. And right now, it does not look good for Windy at all. So you have a new suit. Actually, no. This is just a normal suit. I'm not that rich. I need more suits. I need to get that Steve Harvey idea, but it'll be a while. Just a new tie. Charlotte, yeah. Windy just did not. ELGR just picked them apart when both teams run up against each other and brunt force. It's just all about who can shoot better, what they brought, and unfortunately, ELGR just had a better pick up here. They got the caps. Now the Northern Fleet can kind of help in turn, but unfortunately, you got Poltava, Haega, Admiral Hipper, and Avento at pretty good health. Zinger going down. Nice shot from Yuki right there. Oof. ELGR definitely has the firepower and the capabilities. Terminus, is that a permaflood? That might be permaflood. That hurts. Shapayev and a pretty beaten up Belfast. It's going to be a tough pick right here, especially when you have a lot of things firing at the Shapayev. It's a very weak ship. It can do a good amount of damage, but not this fast. It's more of a slow burn ship. This, unfortunately, looks to be that Windy will be losing 2-1 against ELGR and being kicked out. Yep. It's pretty much game, in my opinion. Hopefully everyone enjoyed this losers bracket 3-1. We will have losers bracket finale coming up next. Mr. Cakes is pushing a little bit hard, but that still won't make up the cap lot or the cap loss they have. So Mr. Cake just accepting fate, turning away from them. Don't turn away from dwarfs in normal games, but this kind of sometimes you're just like, I'm pretty much dead anyway, so why? Enough with that. So good game from ELGR. They just had those better shooters, in my opinion, and a little bit better on the map control overall. So it was good. I almost want to say that Windy might have been better staying with that 3DD approach, but play the more cap game, play the more spread out game on this one, but that's it. And that is it. We are out of here. I think we are good to go. So we go back over to the entire area. Let's quickly update this. So ELGR will be moving on to the losers bracket finale, going up against whoever loses over there. We haven't got an update, and I don't think I see anything on there. If you want to watch the games over... Sorry, 1 second. Make sure I'm all ready for the next one. See if there's any updates. Let's see. Yep, ELGR2, Windy 1 is posted up by Net Terminus. Let's quickly go check out. Let's actually make sure that we're all good here. Like, quickly make sure everything works on Twitch. Let's go see how the games are over on Cthulhu's side. Nothing yet from what I can see. Quickly blow this up a little bit more and bring it back. Yep, so it's like Seas is in the red. Does not looking to be doing good against Circus over here. I don't know which game this is, but MHC, you only have 14 titanium. I would wait then, yeah. I have a bunch of titanium, so I bought the Shikaku for just funs and, trolls. Yep, so Circus versus Seawar. Looks like Seawar has lost this one. I don't know which game it is, but we'll find out. Potentially there could be more games, but let me actually turn the music off. Let's see what Cthulhu's saying. Ooh, a little loud there, sorry.
The point is that both teams, it likes that they are having the same tactics, going for A and C. It's like they avoid sending someone for B cap, at least for the first minutes of the battle. First is that. Second is that some of their battleships, they have from sewers, they have to play more aggressive. Maybe, I mean, having an Agato with 100% by the end of the battle is, it doesn't go like that. You having a tier 8 battleship in a tier 7, game, so you have to take damage also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, having a team that is a little too, allowing that patience to happen. If you have a little too much, you screw up. If you have too little, you just don't win. So you gotta balance it. You gotta, patience is a virtue sought by many, acquired by few, and that definitely stands true for a lot of these tournaments. You're seeing a lot of stuff there, but also go check out Cthulhu. This is his channel on Twitch. Go give him some love over there. I think I'm just gonna put on Be Back Soon until I get my next invite, which it looks like we are still waiting for the winners bracket finale to get out. So I'm just gonna be watching him on here, and I'll see you guys in a few, pretty much. So we'll just put the music back on, see what happens. Probably shouldn't be watching him over too on this, since probably against TOS's. So I will be back soon when we're waiting for the next game. Yeah, Black Chicago was kind of cheap. I didn't mind it though. I think it's a good one. I think it's a good price for a ship that's just a little bit of a little off. Oh, looks like we're still waiting for that game to come out. We're just sitting here. Oh, I actually got... Oh, Oh, I'm going to be able to watch. Perfect. Awesome. Actually, let's go back in. Go back in. We got this, everyone. We got this. So, we are watching, I'm guessing, the Golden Channel. Let's quickly make sure we're doing this. Golden Channel. This is game... So, okay, so this is game 4. So... Where is Cthulhu? He's on it. I think he's just on his own. But see, we're just waiting for people to finish up. Let me see. Let me. Perfect. We will see what's going on. But we do have Golden Channel. We just saw that recently in another game between Windy and ELGR, and there's a good amount of shooting here. We're gonna see exactly what happens here. See, what do we have? I'm gonna bop out of this now that I'm in it, so don't need to worry about that. Still waiting. I mean, we do have a Jervis. No, back out. Okay, 2-1 to Circus. Yep. 2-1 Circus, game 4. Yep. Alkaboom's on there. We do have a Jervis locked in. I've seen him used occasionally, and they can be pretty powerful, but you lose out on that Belfast, which has a lot of capability. A lot of good DD hunting capabilities. It looks like they are going triple DD here. Saw the exact same idea come out with Windy, and it ended up doing just enough. Let's see. Center control, Golden Channel, let's go. You have Vento, Ashtaka, Poltava, West Virginia. West Virginia is a good one there. It's a little bit better at sniping in comparison to the Colorado, but the Colorado can push out more damage. So we'll see. Let's see this. So we have game 4 of Circus versus Seawar. That's what it is. That's what it is. And we have Circus down below right here and Seawar up north. Let's go check out Seawar's team. Yeah, Blitzkavika, so a triple DD versus a 2-2-3. Not a bad time, not bad. I'm going to see, it seems like Seawar is going to definitely try to focus on taking that cap, which can help net them the lead right here. Kagero probably is going to be launching off some torps indiscriminately. Just, hey, see if you catch anything, right? Yep, there they are. Blitzkavika Oto will probably be joining them as well. Yep, there they are as well. Jervis is going to hold out a little bit. It's more of a sniper with his torps, but maybe. I'd probably say launch him too. Yep, I was like, send him out widespread. Who cares? You might hit something, especially it looks like maybe even hitting El Kaboom. Ooh, threading the needle on that one. Nice work, El Kaboom. One of the better ideas also is to try to get some of your torps, try to crisscross applesauce and try to catch people into that crossfire. Ooh, can El Kaboom dodge this one this time? Yep, nice. Oh, no, still taking one. Maybe a magnetic torp there, unfortunately. That definitely needs to be fixed. We do have the Emerald Hipper moving out kind of into a roamer position, but it looks like the Charles Martel has generally pushed it away. Good work on that. Martel's nothing to be joked about. It does a lot of damage with its AP, but pretty decent HE. Let's see as we keep on going. Seawar has the cap advantage, almost a whole battleship ahead of Circus. So we're going to see if Circus can come back, take out some key, take out focus fire, get some critical members of their team, and then back out from there and win. Get back up and win. That's what I meant. Kaboom taking a torp right there. The Jervis just flooding the area with torpedoes. Hoodlum taking a good amount of damage in the Ashitaka. Poltava taking a lot of hits from the Belfast. We do have the Bismarck moving over on the left side. It might be a push, maybe. Maybe there might be one, but we'll see what Circus has in play. They're bleeding. They did get the cap finally, but I have a feeling just with the move from the West Virginia and the Vento switched over that. So good job to Circus. Now they can start hoping to reclaim points on that. So no one's really close to dying. Maybe the Poltava. Circus is definitely looking at swapping people around, making sure they're, taking damage when they need to and healing up when they absolutely want them to. Great work on that. Fortunately, it looks like El Camoon might take even more torpedoes. Just one right there. Yep, Poltava took 2. Seaware has that early lead, and Circus needs to make that lead back. Exorcist taking a lot of damage up there. Belfast going down right there as well. West Virginia, not a trade that I'd like, but it's still a trade. Better than losing something you don't need. Bismarck going there. Just, hey, get in there, fire off some shells, generally run away. You have a lot of DDs to worry about, especially with now the Kagro most likely coming in on the left flank. What I don't get is what this Admiral Hepper is doing. It's just get back in that game. Like both the Admiral Hepper and Charles Martel, they are just having their own fight, not really attributing to the win of this game. Vento just got hit hard. Nice work, and maybe these torpedoes can set off a permaflood of some kind. That'd be even. Oh nope, they died out before they get hit. Bismarck is running away to heal up. It seems Ashitaka has taken a lot of damage, but Circus has taken the cap point advantage and now taking a severe cap point advantage. Let's see if Seaward can push up and try to take out 1 or 2 ships. It looks like they're trying to go for the Bismarck, take out those guns. Hipper is getting back into the field trying to hit the Ashitaka, and that will add up in damage to the Ashitaka. All 3 DDs are not looking too healthy. And if they just need a few hits on there in order to knock them out. Hearing that, Hipper took a good amount of damage, most likely from the Ashitaka. Otopai goes down from the Poltava. That hurts Seaward greatly. It looks like Circus will be winning this game just from re-grabbing that cap a bit late, but still grabbing it. And then they're just focus fire. Look at that. They are absolutely, the shot callers are definitely helping win this game right there, just getting everyone in the field. They did, once again, that Bismarck doing a push right there helped out get those the first bit of hits and kills on these teams. Got Sigpo, Michelle. Yeah, this is unfortunately it for Seaward on this. So Circus, I believe, was up by 1, so this is the win and kicking Seaward down to losers bracket finale against ELGR. Yep, there's that, and this Admiral Hipper. I really do not understand what this Charles Martel and Admiral Hipper were really doing for this game. They basically were in their own fight over there. I would definitely have not suggested it. Unfortunately, if that Charles Martel has rapid reload, this Hipper ain't long for life. Let's see, does it? Torpedoes. No, I don't think that's firing off in rapid reload succession, but still annihilates it there. See, we're losing round 4 of the winners bracket finale. Let's see how this goes. Next one might be Great job on Poltava. You can just see the numbers here. They did a lot better at just farming damage. Let's see where. So good. Circus too. Yep, that is it. Yep. So if we go back over to this full face, as we look over it, Monopoly Circus versus Seawar, Circus is winning with 3-1 going to the grand finale. Over here we have ELGR moving to the losers bracket finale, and Seawar getting another shot at winning. ELGR will be going to try to go for second place or even first if they end up winning that. So let's see how the games go. Seawar dropping down there, Monopoly Circus going there, and ELGR moving forward. I have a feeling we're probably just going to... yeah, we're backing out. We're just going to wait for the next game. And we already have... I have a feeling it's not going to take long. There we go. Get myself moved and readied. We have Big Race. What's that? Do we have Big Race? Let's see. Who's bracket finale? I think that would be Friar's Lantern off the bat, if I'm remembering right. So we have Seawar versus ELGR. Very, once again, these are the top of the top. Whoever loses this gets third place. So this is just a little wide. Here we go. Perfect. So hopefully everyone is enjoying the coverage of the Wave 13 on EU and NA servers. Ultimate Blast and looking quite spiffy. So see if we can get everyone in here. Lulu and Grimmy or Grimu. Someone's like, quickly, I need a pee. Yeah, it's gonna take some time to get everyone in here. Yeah, but 3-1. That must have been some close games over there. That was pretty good fight from Seawar. But now let's see if Seawar can come back from that loss. We do have a best of 5 for this, and then we have another best of 5 for the grand finale. Yeah, map isn't right, but we'll go into live stream here and look at what they've got. Oh man, hope everyone's enjoying their day and having a good Sunday. Everyone's got that. Someone will change it soon, else the game just won't happen. Oh man, so who else in chat picked up the Black Shikaku? I did. I'm doing it for a video, so it's worthy. And then also, anyone get any legendary commanders? I wanted to go for Makarov, but I got Makawa and Gorchov, which I'm not mad about. I'm not really mad about. So I did get Kincaid, unfortunately, again. It wasn't as bad as last time I literally got Felipe twice, which I was like, yay, I got Felipe, and then all of a sudden I got him again, and I'm like, God. So, let's see, what do we got? Yes, everyone is on over there. Just waiting for the game to start. Technically, we still have around a few more minutes before the next games are required to start. Well, let's say 20:45. Actually, we're 5 minutes late. I'm gonna see if ELGR can. Or is that Seawar? Yeah, that'd be Seawar up top. Yep, Seawar versus ELGR. Yep, we're just waiting. Oh man, that's 3-minute wait. Like 2 minutes. 2 minutes isn't too bad. 3 minutes is just. See how this goes. Yep, Friar's Lantern got changed over. I'm really wondering if the triple DD is going to come out again. Triple DDs can help out in Briar's Lantern, but the firing lanes are kind of all figured out. There's not too much play you can do between them. 2-2-3 might be a better pick in my opinion off the bat, but I don't really think we're also going to see that much changes right now just due to everyone really being settled in. They know their stuff. Good song. Alright, we're almost ready. Almost there, everyone. Never mind. Not much to be said. Sorry. How's the other streams going? I can check on that. See how Chip Blue's working on his. See what he's saying. Just waiting for everything. Doing pretty good on that side. Just waiting, yeah. And Grimu, let's see Grimu's stream. Pop that up. Drop that. Nice job. Okay, he's got a little page here. That's kind of nice. Doesn't have to. He just pops it up, and then whenever he's in match, not too shabby. Yep, so we are still waiting for everyone to ready up and go. So, drop camera for just a little bit. Barton, you got Makarov. Nice. Nice. He is key and critical to so many builds. You're gonna put him on. Are you gonna put it on Pietro? Are you actually gonna go down that line? Or are you gonna put that on Kremlin, which is nasty in it as well? If I didn't already have a now I have a level 12 commander for the Pietro because I took my Nevsky off because I got Gorchov, but if I didn't have Kutuzov already on Kremlin, which he does amazing on that one too, I would definitely put Makarov on that, but we are going in. Take off this. Park back on the gamma. Let's go. Let's go. We got Domination Friars and Lantern. It looks like we have 2/2/3s on each side, and it looks pretty much identical. It's a switch out for the Hyuga for the Nagato. Alright. ELGR versus Sewer. Let's go. Winners bracket or losers bracket finale. Let's quickly pop into Freeview, get a nice little scan of the crew on Seaward. team right here and see exactly where they're initially going to be going. Let's go through the Halloween themed map, which why don't we have Christmas ones? Come on, Wargaming. Let's go over here. We've got ELGR making moves. Sending seems to be a few people in mid and a few people down south already. Yeah, 4 going south, definitely. Maybe 5. It seems like ELGR might be going heavy on C. And maybe leaving a few people just to muck around at A. Where we go over on the other side, we do have what seems to be 4 going down towards B and 3 going to A. Splitting up their forces with C were not a bad idea. You can maybe start surrounding a turtle, especially with how ELGR is moving. They're moving as a fleet. They're definitely making sure they have all their corners covered. So we're going to see who starts firing the first shots. Yep. Now, Seward should probably have seen most of this crew by now. And seeing this, I would immediately start pushing the Vento and the Belfast forward. Saint-Tropez took a good amount of hits from what it seems like the Belfast pulled Tava, maybe in the Vento right there. And a little bit too damage, a little too much damage off the bat. So we'll see how this keeps on progressing, but still good hits. Yep, start to go for the encirclement of the turtle. That would be my first thought right now, is get as many people. Yep, have the Admiral Hipper, which actually tends to be a pretty good roamer in these battles. Do that, be able to hit that Belfast on its side, and or start to strip the turrets of Poltava and many others. Yep, keep on moving. Vento's doing that as well. Definitely see if you can try to slap not Terminus a little bit. Shabby. Definitely have a turtle from ELGR. So when you are in a turtle strat, if you have a good shot caller, absolutely able to get everyone to focus one particular ship. It really does help, though the sight lines of this entire map kind of prevent that, and having everyone at one particular cap like this, it's going to be a bit kind of crazy for that, so we're going to see if they can continue to make it work, though I do feel like maybe the Belfast does not have the Shenyang's ticket yet, but maybe another salvo, we don't know. Right here we do have the Admiral Hipper roaming, just putting some pepper into those. They are starting to take down and hurt the Poltava greatly up there. Hyuga taking a little bit of hits from the Belfast. Sims running away from the Admiral Hipper. It seems like there's some harassment in here. We do have ELGR moving for B. It's a great pickup. Hey, you've pushed people generally out. Just quickly grab it. It looks like the Poltava will be going down due to concentrated fire from these 4 ships, or technically even 3. Redbeard GR has taken a lot of damage. Unfortunately, if Redbeard turns, he gets a full broadside from the Admiral Hipper. If he keeps going that straight way, maybe the Nagato gets him. A bit of a bad place, but the 2 cap is now in ELGR's favor. Not Terminus getting a lot of hits from both the Belfast and the Vento. Let's see if it looks like Redbeard might be able to get out of here. Next thing up is take out a DD with 2 caps. GR is preventing the encirclement right here, which is a great job and great work from them. This Belfast and Vento combo is deadly. See what they're doing. Not Terminus is going down. Still, the lead now goes actually back into Seawar's side. Yep. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? Liechtenstein, how's it going? Do have Autopie moving in there with the Shenyang. Let's see. With the cap advantage, they do have a bit of help here. Now, what's the next move? What's the next move? It's got to, yeah, let's see. It can Autopie take out the Shenyang. Shenyang is good. Belfast taking, or the Hyuga taking down the Belfast on there. So a little bit of a trade. 1 DD for a cruiser. Not great, but it helps with 2 caps. It's now tightened things up neck and neck on points. Vento has taken a considerable amount of damage. Once again, this is really showing where that shot calling is important for the team. Unfortunately, it looks like Macus might be getting taken down right here. But can they take out the Vento to try to give the Haga just a little bit more time, though the Sims is pelting it with a little bit of shots here and there. Looks like shots coming out from the Vento. Looks to be just secondaries. Vento taking down, but Vento most likely going down right here. Good trade. Still 2 caps are helping them win and stay at the advantage with the ELGR in the lead. Redbeard moving in on the cap. Now these 2 DDs down here can absolutely come in. Just quickly steal the cap. The Sims, it does look like it is going to focus on trying to pepper KKGR. And that's a very low health Belfast, and the Sims has very rapid firing guns. So let's see, can the Belfast get away? I don't think so. I don't think so right here. Seems by they are flipping the caps right there. Nice work from both of them with the Shenyang getting that last little shot in. Now we have the Vento. Now that Shenyang is spotted, and Yuki probably has sap loaded, so we'll see. With the cap lead now on Seawer's side, it could be that this is pretty much the lead of the game. I'm not really seeing anyone other than certain DDs that might make the flip here. See, is Redbeard going to take a DD hit? He is going to take a DD hit. Now, yep, out of fight. Go, 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 go. You want to secure the win, you got to take out Redbeard. I'm not sure you have enough time. Can Yuki also take down that? Let's see, do we have enough time to be able to take down that and win it? Yep, right there. That is a confirm on the win. Nice work. Nice work there. See, we're absolute cap control. Absolute cap control on that. Fine game right there in the last little bit. So 1-0 for Seawer against ELGR. ELGR did a great job overall there. Just getting those caps, really keeping it neck to neck. That was good. That was good. Let's see how they're going to come back from that with ELGR in Loop. Now, Loop is a fantastic map. A lot of different plays can happen in it, so we're going to see how this all works out and who can win. Let's see, I don't know, what did everyone think, of course, on the entire, let's see, thanks, Pablo, thank you, Alphabet. Sorry, was a match, I don't know what to put on him yet. I have Nikolai on my Pietro, which is a ship that I'm loving. Nice. Yep. Nikolai doing that stuff. I'd definitely switch over Makarov for the Pietro, but of course, depending on how much work you have on that. So it looks like we are ready for the next game. Next game I don't go along, which is weird. Triple DZP at tier 8. Could be up for that. Are we going to go into the next match? We're in for Otto, however they say it. Who knows? So, but with Loop, a lot of good plays. We can see how this is going to work. ELGR does need to tie it up. We do have best of 5, if I'm remembering right. So, yep, best of 5. Losers bracket final game 2 will be coming up. Yeah, it was like, are we going? We're not going? Maybe. Do we have any change outs on the teams? No. Nope. We're just going to continue with the 2-3s that we have. Nagato versus Hyuga pretty much being the difference here. So, Seawer has the advantage on one game, but this is game 2. Let's see how this game goes. This, when we look over here, we've got the Shenyang and Admiral Hipper on the right, Belfast, Vento, and like that in the middle, Poltava and Sims on the left. We go over here, heading over to ELGR's side. Got Poltava and Shenyang on this side with the Vento and Admiral Hipper moving over to C. It looks like both teams are generally ignoring B. Eventually, I might grab it. It's not a big concern right now. Focus on getting your teams in groups because Loop is quite a large map, especially with how high the islands are. There's very few ships that you're actually going to be able to sling over shells to help out your team. So it's better to get into groups and pile up. When you have a Hyuga, a Belfast, and the Sims, Belfast will help the Hyuga stay alive a little longer due to that smoke. So that's a good thing. Now over here, Vento, Admiral Hipper, Poltava, and Shenyang. So let's see what we got. Still have the Nagato moving in. Nagato's not exactly a fit, so taking this time, and then it looks like the Vento is going over on here. So we have 3-3 versus 4-4. So we'll see as ELGR and everyone makes a break. I will be wondering who's just going to go grab B, because I'm betting someone's going to go, wait, no one's at B. Quickly go grab it. Like, it's just free points. Might as well. ELGR is looking to take both C and A. Nice work on that. Do we have here? I feel like Redbeard could just skip right over to B, grab it, but we do have a bit of a death ball here. With the Vento, Hipper, and Poltava with Mr. Cakes, it's a lot of firepower right there, especially with the Shenyang, maybe using that to screen. That'd be a great push idea in order to start moving up. You do have the Sims torpedoes going in right here. They are a bit slower, but they're going to hurt. They're still going to be there. Still waiting to see how this game progresses. We are seeing the Sims from Seaward. They are making the move towards B. Jeremy, thank you for the like. Sims is definitely going to grab it. Though Redbeard has the exact same idea, so we are going to see Sims on Sims action at B. Oh, man. That's a little loud, isn't it? Lichtenstein, thank you for the like. Jeremy, thank you for the like. KKGR has taken a considerable amount of damage in the Belfast. Vento is holding it. Right now, ELGR has near a 100-point lead on this, but we do have, looks to be a cap switch on A. If Sync can come over there with the Shenyang, it can be pretty devastating against the Sims. We are seeing a push from Yuki, not Terminus. Mr. Cakes is holding back. Heal up. Don't fret yet. Shenyang going as a roamer, which would be perfect for the Poltava and Nagato as they are alone. The Shenyang has pretty powerful torpedoes. Not Terminus is moving in on trying to maybe take out the Belfast. Mr. Cakes is getting shot at by the Belfast, so let's see if Not Terminus can help out. Taking a massive hit onto that. If they can remove the Belfast, that's a lot of help right there, getting taken down. Yep, torpedoes are out, but I feel like the guns are going to be the more important part here. Let's see, can they get it? We also are seeing, yep, right there, Not Terminus. So Not Terminus can just completely turn in, go help out Redbeard over here, getting completely squashed by 2 DDs on their Poltava, getting taken down over here with the Vento and the Shenyang going after Nagato. Otto takes out Redbeard. Nice work at B. Not Terminus coming in on that to now punish that situation. We're going to see KKGR on pretty low health, but the Shenyang fire off torpedoes. We're going to see if KK can dodge it, but let's see if KK can at least take out a DD right here on a full shot. We do have a fire, but not a full kill. The last 2 guns might be able to squeeze off a shot over that island. Not Terminus taking out that. Great work from those 2. KKGR is still alive to live another day, probably go take and get back A. ELGR is coming back on this with a fight here, pushing in. Yuki's just taking down Nagato and the Shenyang just fighting out that down there. But over here, the rest of ELGR's team is doing a great job on ripping apart Seawar. Bad, not bad. Yeah, taking a few hits there. Nagato takes down the Shenyang, but Nagato going down from the Vento. The Vento's way so off. The game's over for them. But KKGR, I have a feeling, yep. Yeah, that's a lot of fire. Not Terminus getting that little squeaky in. The AP of the Admiral Hipper very strong. And Hyuga versus an Admiral Hipper is left with ELGR winning this round. Nice work from ELGR. Nice work. Definitely came back. This map's I think a little bit more suited for them. I think they're more prepped for this map. So let's see. Let's kind of put on some music. Close shave, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Hyuga just ripping them apart. Yeah, just ripping them apart. There we go. On to game 3. ELGR winning it. Nice work. Nice work. Overall. I'm gonna quickly ready up and quickly grab. I forgot to grab my water. You know, it's always fun. You need water. So we'll be going to the next game. I'll be right back, everyone. Game 3. Oh, I've had Black Chicago for a while. Admittedly, I'm not a carrier guy unless it's a Graf Zeppelin. What makes it good? Just the AA. The Black Chicago, there's a lot of things that make it good. It's just a very powerful for its tier. We're going into game 3. Seawar versus ELGR. Seawar is in the blue. ELGR is in the red. Let's go, let's go. Yep, there we go. Sorry, a little technical difficulties here. Let's go into free roam. We've got still same setups. Yep, same setups. Teams are definitely, they've got their jive. They've got everything figured out. 1-1. Let's go. Big race. We're gonna see who's gonna give which one are they gonna give up? Where are they gonna send the majority of the fleet? It looks like ELGR is sending their DDs to A and B, and then sending their main fleet to C. They're spreading out their firepower, but the B side will just be able to, take B probably if they want to. Though Seawar is sending their entire both DDs secure B, and then it seems like their Poltava is going to be securing C there. So that Poltava, unfortunately, is going to meet a full force of all of these. So that's going to be a bit rough. Thank you, Sir Oliver, from over on air. How's it going? Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, that Poltava, that Vento. I have a feeling that I'd want to focus the Vento. The Vento is a serious loss to that. Sync taking a massive hit, unfortunately, right there as well. Vento's on fire. ELGR does have A. I wonder if they're just going to flex north now that they most likely see everyone. Yep, Terminus is just turn left, go in, and they can just go after B. They do have C. See if they can hold and keep this cap control going. You got a few hits, or those die out. One hit. It's like maybe. So looks like we do have a Belfast going roamer, maybe an Ammerhipper going roamer, seeing that, hey, they might be able to quickly go take A or go take out whatever is still at A. Redbeard going north over towards B, probably just rounding it out, seeing what they can find. Sync holding B while the Sims is moving in and trying to help out take C. Unfortunately, I don't think they know what they have on the enemy side, so we do have a lot of focus fire, and this is what they're doing. They have targets that they could hit off the bat in front of them, but they're purposefully aiming for a higher, more valuable target. Try to see that and try to do that in a regular game. It will really help your team, because sometimes there's only 1 or 2 ships in your game that are really the trouble for you. So, ooh, Redbeard, nice work on taking out the Shenyang on Seawor's side. That is a bad loss early on for that. Great work with that. Unfortunately, I did not see it. Sorry about that. But hard loss, unfortunately. Belfast getting hit by not Terminus. That's not a fun time. And torpedoes are going out on the Belfast. Vento, a lot of the things. Mr. Cakes holding back. Seems to be taking a good bit of damage. Hyuga moving forward. Vento moving forward. Let's see, who are they going to start focusing next? Still making sure they're landing those shots on the Vento in order to remove their only tier 8 battleship, which is a lot of source of power and just overall health that you have. Marionette looks to be their second target. Hey, if you got it, you might as well shoot at it. The Shenyang is doing a little bit of, hey, let's target that. We got some burn here. Autopie getting taken down by the Vento, showing the power of the Vento and the entire Italian battleship class. Great work from them on that kill. Seems like ELGR is coming out with force on this game. They have an idea, they are rolling with it, and they're moving with it, and they're executing it. Great work to the shot callers, really, on making sure it looks like the Vento's the next target, taking them down, using the Hyuga's absolute firepower from that, ripping things apart. Great work. Nagao really can't do anything, and Shenyang, it looks like already has launched his torpedoes, so it's now just a little annoyance. You've got Belfast, ELGR just winning game 3. Very well done, ELGR. Very well done. I think you look at the health on the other side. The amount of focus was not there. They got Mr. Cakes down pretty well, but Mr. Cakes backed off immediately when they noticed, if you look at the health. So that is just unfortunate. And now that Belfast is in the middle of some crap here. Is not going to have a good time. Unfortunately, let's go back down to the ship view. Exorcist is in the middle of a lot of enemy ships. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep. ELGR seems to just have that ticket right there. Nice work on that. They got the caps early too. They were able to hold C and A pretty well, and B was grabbed, but Seaward did not play the cap game, and both teams went right to C. Unfortunately, from what it seemed like, is that to me, Seaward had this trail lining of ships. So basically, ELGR just said, hey, the first target's right there. Let's shoot that target. And then by the time that target left, they had another target coming in. They didn't have consistent damage like ELGR did on that. So great work on ELGR's team in game 3. So let's see, next one should be Trident, I believe, if I'm remembering, am I counting right? Yep. So 2-1, game 4, we are moving on to Trident. There's a lot of map control on us, having to be domination, but where are you going to send your forces, especially with Big Race? Similar thing. I'm feeling we're going to see ELGR stack up, group up, move. So let's just see if we can get into an immediate game here. Oh, man. Should have eaten that cookie before the stream. I'm dying over here from sugar. Just having a good Sunday, and don't forget, I will be streaming with Pigbay the NA Finals tonight. It'll be a lot of fun seeing the losers bracket finale and the grand finale tonight. There's a best of 7 games, so it's gonna be a long one. Definitely gonna be a lot of great games happening this weekend. Game 4. Let's go. See if Seaward can turn this around in order to prevent the win and having ELGR go up against Circus. So once again, we have Seaward in the blue over here as we fan through it. Trident is a good mid-tier match. A lot of people are used to this entire match with these ships. So as we keep on going through, yeah, no, I don't think there's any changes. Everyone's pretty static on this. Let's quickly pop up into top view. ELGR doing the exact same thing. 4 people moving right with a DD in the front, grabbing that. Both teams are just forgetting about B. Redbeard and KKGR, they're just here to slow down. Where Seaward is splitting up a 3-4 approach. Unfortunately, depending on exactly how they keep on moving and if they keep on stacking up, I'm hoping that they do well. Ooh, right there. Shenyang on ELGR side takes a massive hit from the Vento. Great shooting from that Vento there. First shots of the battle is really starting to shape up. Great work on that Vento. Shutting down a DD this early in the game would be incredibly powerful for your team, especially when you split up this firepower here. So right here, Poltava and Admiral Hipper, they need to just go hunting. They need to push right through. Sink, definitely run to B, quickly grab that stuff, and just basically get free shots in with your torpedoes at max range. Yep, ELGR is definitely pushing here. Seems like Makis is holding back to heal up. You work with your health on the highway. You don't work with your armor. Let's see. Now this is definitely going into a bit of a slugfest. Looks like Marionette is moving to B. Cinco is hitting that. Trying to get some help from the Admiral Hipper on the left. Redbeard's getting some hits from both sides. Really, that Shenyang needs to watch out, as now another Shenyang in their sink is getting crimped right here, getting put on from both sides here. This is not good for that. Now you got the Belfast coming in. Torps are out from the Sims. Unfortunately, smoke will not help you at this range because you have another Shenyang there. Sink going down. Nice work, ELGR, on removing a DD from that group. You have 2 caps. You have the lead on points now because of that kill. Now it's got to continue this push, which it seems like they are definitely pushing on their Marionette and the Admiral Hipper have pushed out KKGR out of the match mostly. Now, Redbeard is a bit in a pickle here. We're going to see if maybe the Shenyang can help out here. We got Sims focusing on the Shenyang. Let's see. The main force down here, Nocturnus, Yuki, Mr. Cakes, and Makis are just no stop. Just kill. Now this is all about making sure they're calling their shots and making sure they're hitting there. Looks like they are focusing the Belfast and the Vento. Yep, Redbeard's running away. So should the Shenyang. You've got a whole fleet down to the right and south. I would definitely just give up B. Don't worry about it. Your team's just got the full on firepower down south, absolutely hitting people. Don't lose a DD right now. Seaward is definitely going in. They are pushing on that side. We do have KKGR joining the fight back, helping do some pot shots. Seaward flipping the cap. There goes the Vento. Unfortunately, ELGR's Vento Yuki is having A lot of health loss on that, and that can't be good for him either. Maybe, is that a permafire? Nope, that is not a permafire, but Yuki just took a massive hit from Nagato. Those guns from the Nagato can do a lot. We got a bit of a turret strip from the Hyuga. I think Yuki's probably going down as well. GR, not Terminus, dodging those torpedoes, good work. Redbeard taking a few hits, it seems. Yep, Yuki going down to the Belfast down here. You got Macus. The game is still up for grabs. There's a lot of low health ships on both sides. It's gonna be who can hit the most torpedoes and do the most damage now. Who's the better shot? Not Terminus needs to really call back. Watch out, Mr. Cake's got a lot of health there. They need a. Looks like they are focusing Marionette. Can ELGR keep it happening? Hyuga's hunting down the Belfast and the Nagato down south. Ooh. The Shenyang's not in a good position, getting taken down by Admiral Hipper. Nice work on shooting on that. Unfortunately, it looks like the Admiral Hipper is going to be taking a few torpedoes from the Sims right there. Permaflood KKGR is pelting it. So is not Terminus hitting that Admiral Hipper. Can they potentially save their Sims? Because that's really the next ship they have to watch out for to make sure that that doesn't die. We got Torps out on KKGR. I'm feeling yep, that's going to be a miss. That's going to be a miss. Now Marionette needs to be pushed on. We still have the Hyuga pushing on the Nagato and the Belfast. I'm not really sure unless the Hyuga actually has that rapid reload. Marionette going down from the Sims. Great work on that. ELGR is keeping that point increase, but they are still down a cap. It looks like they're flipping B. Yep, not Terminus needs to pace himself, and so does Macus. Can Macus actually kill the Nagato? I don't think so. I think they're just about to trade or do at least significant damage. Nice work on that. No cap increase on that will happen. ELGR has to make a move on Seaward and kill someone. I am not sure they have time to do that, and that means Seaward takes game 4. We are going to game 5. Great work, Seaward, on absolutely falling back, letting that team overextend, and focus firing a lot better. Great job. That was good. That was very good. Ooh, man, what's going on? That was a fun game. Good job to Marionette and the Nagato too. Not bad. There's some excellent plays off the bat, especially with getting that DD. I'd say pretty early on mid game. They took a bit of advantage of that, so yeah. That was a close one. That was a close one. Now we're on to deadlock game 5. 2-2. Who's gonna take this and who's gonna go to the final? To the grand finals against Circus. But in Circus is watching all the games right now, waiting for all their joy. See who they get to go up against. Will it be ELGR, or are they gonna have a rematch against Seaward? Who knows? We're back into it. No changes. Yep, no changes. I just thought I'd check. Kind of one of those things. So deadlock. AC. I'm guessing that's where the fight's going to be. B hardly ever is there, and both teams seem to be doing about the same thing. ELGR is going to bunch up all those ships. So let's see how Seaward handles this. Do a nice little beauty shot over everything. Let's go over and check out ELGR. From the mini-map that you should be checking out more, we do see the Sims and the Belfast going up north. Just slow them down that way, but not Terminus, Vento, with Yuki, Poltava, Hyuga, and Shenyang are all moving in one heading towards C. B is being completely forgotten by this team. You're going to get it set up in a crossfire, so watch out and don't do that. So as we keep on moving, C is getting contested while A is getting contested up here. I have a feeling that Redbeard probably has the... Yep, it does. Yep, Redbeard has that. And we'll start engaging two battleships, the Vento and the Poltava. You gotta be careful. The Vento can just slap DDs here. So let's see if Redbeard can dodge these incoming shots of sap, most likely. Do we have it in a fire? Or did you and miss? So the Sims does have to worry about the Belfast. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Right now, ELGR has a 2-cap lead. ELGR is so right here. This is one important thing that ELGR is doing is Max is backing up, waiting for the rest of his team or their team to join up with them. Mr. Cake's joining, Yuki's joining, moving down towards that as a fleet. Put a lot of ships in a row, a lot of capability. Unfortunately, it looks like he's showing broadside. I would not be doing that, but hey, whatever. It happens. Let's quickly go up here and check immediately. We see Seawar is pushing in hard on A, trying to get that cap back. We actually have a cruiser's worth of points up on ELGR's team, so let's see if ELGR can refrain this. Yep, ELGR, the Belfast and Sims. You just gotta run away. These guys will just be following you. They're gonna be going there. We immediately see Otto going right for B. I'm kind of wondering why ELGR isn't going for C, but we'll see if it pays off for them. Cinco is just sitting there. That's pretty dangerous, especially when you have a Vento in front of you and an Admiral Hipper. But they don't have any way to spot him. And they are focusing on other people. So maybe Sync is going to be making a move. Yep, the spot from the air, from the scout plane that the Vento has most likely spotted the Shenyang there, backing out. We have not Terminus absolutely dropping some AP and some love on Sync, getting a few damage in there. ELGR has moved to try to grab B, but he isn't contested with Seawar with the Sims. Redbeard shooting in and trying to hit the Poltava, and KKGR is just harassing the Vento as it's running to try to help out its team. Sync is trying to decide which one do they want to go after. They want to go after not Terminus or Yuki. I would have definitely gone after the Admiral Hipper as well and run away from that. I'm not sure if Sync is loaded. Looks like those torpedoes missed from not Terminus. Whenever you have a DD like that, launched out. Do we have enough? No, not Terminus is missing those torpedoes. Well, Sync is now just going to get eaten alive by not Terminus and or Yuki sending off sap right there, just ripping them apart. Great work. A loss of a DD right here, but they still do have 2 caps to them. So we're going to see we do have the Poltava burning up from KKGR. Cap contestation time at A. I have a feeling Marionette is going down right about here. Yep, 3 fires. You're not at that health. You're not surviving that. ELGR now has a lead, but not the cap lead, so they need to keep on getting back to that. Yuki moving in with the Belfast. That's a full broadside. Belfast from the Vento. Or are they going to target? Or are they targeting Nagato? We'll see. Shenyang's taking a lot of hits from that team up there. Exorcist taking a lot of hits. Shenyang needs to be running. There's way too much health loss. And probably smoke a little too late. Great work from the Admiral Hipper taking out the Shenyang. 1 DD on each side is down. 1 Poltava is down. So the teams are back to being equal. Point lead is still in ELGR's team. Not Terminus destroying Exorcist. That's unfortunately a Belfast loss right there. That is rough. Let's see if Seawar can turn it around. I think the next thing is removing Redbeard, but it looks like Redbeard might be removing. Yep, removes the last DD on Seawar's side. Oof. Yep, that's that. I have a feeling ELGR will be going to the grand finale at this point. I think they just spread out their points. I think Seawar's mistake, in my opinion, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think their mistake was splitting up their forces so much. is that they went the typical 3 to 4 routes, sending 3 here, 4 here, where ELGR is just like, hey, we're just going to have 2 people slowly burn down, slowly, slow down any other push on one side, while the majority of our forces go to another one, and they just played the caps and played the damage game a lot better, in my opinion. So love to know your opinions in the comments section and also in chat. It's a interesting thing. Yuki looks to be getting some torps. But with 3 caps now, ELGR pretty much has this. A lot of shared fire from each side. Let's watch from ship view. Turned out not Terminus's torpedoes. That hurts. There he goes, and then we'll go watch from the Nagato's perspective. Well, ELGR, I think they just have that push. They have the push down, and you need to be able to first slow the push down in general, which is you can send down just two players, just being evasive and like a Belfast and a Sims, and just basically send out torps over multiple DDs to kind of slow it down, make sure that they can't do it while you control the rest of the map. And or try to go for any form of recycling logo if you want to go within the team. So yeah, ELGR moving on for the grand finale against Circus. Nice work on ELGR's team. Great job to them. They just got that push. I think they just have that down. Yep. So I think, are we gonna stay here? Or are we not? We got some good games. I'm just gonna put some music on. We are. Well, let's go back into this area right here. So Seawar versus ELGR. ELGR winning 3-1. Seawar, great work on that and great job getting in 3rd place. Enjoy that. I think it's a tier 6 ship, but great work on that. ELGR now will be going up against Monopoly Circus, and as we can tell, Monopoly Circus only lost once to Seawar. So yeah, this is going to be a tight match. ELGR, as you can see right here, has just been going on a winning streak as well. So, 2 unstoppable forces. Let's see. We're about to leave. We're just going to wait for more. I think I'll see what happens. Hopefully everyone is enjoying the coverage of Rulers of the Wave 13 EU. I will be also streaming NA later on tonight at 9 p.m. EST with Pigbay. With me, we'll be watching the Losers Bracket finale and the grand finale for tonight. A lot of games to go, so it'll be a lot of fun. And of course, we are both going to be looking spiffy. Might have to change my tie. I'm not sure if I like my tie. I'm not sure if I like this one. So, let's scratchy on the top. But we'll see. So we're just waiting for the next game. Both teams are pretty much going to be ready, so we're just doing the waiting game. So we can quickly look at the beautiful incomparable in the British New Year's port, or winter port. I don't know, whichever one to go on. So just wait for the invite to come in. like we got our invite. Alright. The grand finale. The EU Rulers of the Wave. Let's go, let's go.
Invincible.
Up on top with that, we have Monopoly Circus. It's the ELGR file in here. And this is best of 5. First up, we have Southern Archipelago. Then we have Friars, Lantern, Loop, Big Race, and Trident. So, that'll be pretty good. Pretty good games right there. We've all seen these matches and maps, so. Fine there. Oh. Getting all up. Everyone's filing in, getting all those invites in there. Do we have anything unique? We do have a Bismarck instead of a Vento. Bismarck has been known to be more of a blunt force object. And good pusher right there, just due to the amount of health and armor that it has. So great pick on that. In my opinion, we've seen the Vento still very strong at tier 8. So we're going to see what are the readies. Waiting for one more person on... Oh, no, one more person on this side. Make sure that I'm ready. Make sure we're all good. Grand finales between Monopoly Circus and ELGR. Seems like ELGR is not changing anything. They're just having everything they need. Monopoly Circus looks to be probably swapping some things out. We got Gajimata maybe. Running 2 DDs with Deepwater Tortoise might be a little problematic, but we'll see. Sometimes they can work. Their guns are nasty. Got a Belfast. Alkaboom. Yep, we got some good lucks on that side. See, yep, yep. Good sportsman-like conduct. Let's see what happens here. Yep, good lucks, have fun around by all. We are getting everyone ready to up. We got a Sims, then I got Jumata. Charles Martel from RM, from out of Circus. Moving for KKGR and Yuki. They're all just confirming and making sure that everyone's good. Have it, we are all good to go. Grand finale. Grand finals, best of 5. Monopoly Circus versus ELGR. We're going to see who wins. We are in game. Looks like, yeah, pretty much everyone is running what they are just used to. They're just there. So let's get into it. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully everyone is excited for the finale. So let's see exactly who can win. Who's going to be a better push? I think realistically, after seeing the last few games, Monopoly's got to be ready for that push. They've got to be ready for ELGR. ELGR has that down pat, so how are they going to react to that strategy as we look over Circus's team and how they're spread out? I'm going to see. Actually, I've not seen that camo for the Poltava. I feel like I think that's a top 100 camo. So. Yeah, probably. So as we go over to ELGR's team, we are seeing, once again, push on A and B. We're going to see if Circus can handle that push up north while they have generally split their team, similar to that of Seaworth. So ELGR, we're going to see if they can pull off that magic again and win this entire game by just kind of doing basically the same strategy every single time. Risky maneuver, but we'll see how it checks out. We're just seeing a vast amount of firepower moving north. Let's go into the top view. A and C, B and D immediately on each side. That's pretty typical, but let's see how these entire games move. If Monopoly Circus wants to prevent this push from actually being effective, they do have El Kaboom in the Belfast and a Sims. They'll be able to slow down a lot of these battleship maneuvers in order to push on them. But the Bismarck is a blunt force object. Not really good at running away. It's better just kind of as being a wrecking ball. So we'll see how that works. The Shenyang launching off torpedoes down there. Now, Redbeard and Not Terminus down there, they're just meant to slow down these four and preventing an encirclement of their main group and main amount of firepower up here. So we will see if there's any form of change. The Shenyang right here on this side on ELGRs is definitely being a roamer. It's just out here, just being an annoyance, and being in between is actually a pretty risky position, but it might be able to pay off. And they're trying to take down El Kaboom. Taking down a Belfast immediately is a great win for the team. If I remember, the nice work on Mr. Cakes. Taking out Belfast that quickly, nice work. Sims is getting pushed out by their Belfast as well, and now all the firepower will be going on the Bismarck up here. It's gonna take a while to take it out because of that, but you do have a lot of firepower. As you can tell, they are making a move immediately. Down here, we do have Circus going after that cap game and pushing out Redbeard and Not Terminus. So we will need to see exactly which way this is going to go. In my opinion, Poltava definitely needs to get up here, and it will get perfect side, broadside shots of all these battleships while they're trying to take out this flank and eliminate it. I think that's a great idea. The Shenyang pushes up in order to try to help out, take that cap, and get that cap advantage in neutral situation. So Bismarck taking a few hits here and there on torpedoes. Shenyang's just kind of going up against a wall, unfortunately, trying to present the smallest target. The Bismarck taking a lot of hits right here. We got Deceaser moving up with the Shenyang. A great pairing right here. You've got something to protect your ships, but you also have a ship that they don't know about. So we'll see if the Shenyang pops up. It might be able to help squeeze the ELGR Shenyang. We do have a flip back over. 3 caps are going to ELGR. Great maneuvers by Redbeard. Littoral, or RM, I'm just going to say, sorry, is fighting out with Not Terminus. I think, once again, that Charles Martel has been seen to kind of just sit back and just pick a fight with one of the cruisers. I really wouldn't say so, because now you've lost this, and then the Ashitaka is taking a full broadside pretty much from Sims torpedoes. That is definitely going to hurt. Now, this turtle up here, it looks like Mr. Cakes is taking a good amount of damage. ELGR will start most likely migrating him out, but you've got a lot of people on different sides. Mr. Cake's going to be taken, and on a perma-flood. Nope, not a perma-flood. Good work. The Bismarck is running away. Yuki is following. I think that Yuki, as much as it's a great idea to take out that Bismarck, kind of removed themselves from the battle anyways. So get back to your team, help out over there. That's just my thought. Shenyang is looking to take on, looks to be the Ashitaka, though it looks to be spotted. Diseaser is taking a good amount of hits. We're going to see if the Hyuga can finish off Diseaser. Yep, nice shot on that. Macus, Mr. Cakes, of course, is still alive, taking some pot shots from Monk over here. Unfortunately, just due to the Shenyang's guns, I have a feeling Mr. Cake is probably going to be going down right here, but KK is pushing on that. We do have a flip down here. Redbeard is doing a great job of being a roamer. You don't really have to worry about too much on the Charles Martel. You can kind of dodge the shells and dodge it overall, so you can be silent there. Not Terminus is most likely keeping RM completely busy. Great work on ELGR, just basically fracturing. They have the entire Monopoly Circus on the run, all of the caps as well. So great work on just fracturing their entire force. And as we can see over here, Yuki just continuing to bat it out with the Bismarck. Those two just having a fun time, I guess. Let's see if we want to keep on moving around. RM slowly bleeding health. Ashitaka slowly bleeding health. But yeah, great cap game, and then on top of it, great way of just fracturing the enemy. Yeah, that Poltava and the Shenyang came over there to help kind of go up back. They got those shot collars on them, removed that Poltava. Now let KKGR handle the Shenyang. Ashitaka getting taken down by a Shenyang and a Sims. Good work, but it looks like Redbeard might be in a little bit of trouble here. But at the same time, you got Not Terminus right there taking on and trying to shoot out at RM taking it down. Nice job. The AP, once again, that's nasty AP out of the Admiral Hipper. Good work on that. Now he can change over, help out Redbeard, try to stay alive. Sims is getting its rudder taken out. Not Terminus firing there as well. Doing a nice little smack. Looks like that is it. ELGR is winning the first game. Once again, ELGR has that push. They have that push down, and you need to be able to fight that. Mr. Cakes actually takes out takes out Monks, I should say, sorry, or Monk. And let's see, the Sims getting taken down right there. The Bismarck has done a great job in surviving, but just because it can be tanky, it's not helping out its team as much. And it looks like Yuki right here sending off one little salvo. ELGR winning game 1 of the grand finales on the EU server. Great work, ELGR. Once again, that push. To fight that push. They cannot split their teams up like they are. They are showing that ELGR is ripping those teams apart. Doesn't matter which one you send. So great shot calling from ELGR's team. Great work. Next game, we are at Friar's Lantern. So we're going to see ELGR last time went south. We're going to see if they maybe go north. Maybe they change it up. Let's see on that. Hopefully everyone is enjoying the games. Michael, how's it going? Got this. Let's see, we're still waiting. That was a fun one. See, it looks like we're already might be able to go into game 2 immediately. Best of 5. ELGR is up by 1. Changes? No changes. Okay, now we go in. So Friar's Lantern. Let's see. My prediction is ELGR goes BC. Just gonna say that. Just gonna slide that in. So hopefully everyone is enjoying this. Game 2. We got Circus over here in blue. Watch this and do a little pan around of the screen as we watch as the teams each go. Now, what I want to see is Circus going to evolve their strategy to prevent a 3-4 situation, because they're seeing that ELGR is just going a 2-5, and that's definitely something that's known to work. It's showing they've got this entire strategy down. Looks like not Terminus and the Shenyang are going that way, and the rest of the fleet are going BC. Now, a great counter to this is they're inadvertently going to turtle themselves around C, just like last time in previous matches with Seawar. If El Kaboom, Diseaser, and the Sims. Now, the Bismarck's going middle. I like this. idea. Let it be a flex. Figure out where they're going in the game, and then put your Bismarck right there as a wrecking ball within that turtle. That's a great idea. But it looks like ELGR is just completely giving up on A and creating a turtle down south. What this needs to be is now El Kaboom and Diseaser, along with maybe even the Bismarck, need to get into advantageous shots on the Vittorio, the Hyuga, and any other ship that they run into from A, and make it so that basically now you don't just have a turtle strat that's going on one front, they're getting attacked by 2 and getting focused by 2 fronts. So that means that ELGR has to literally expose themselves full broadside to one of your flanks while they're getting shots out and shooting at another flank. So they have to choose who's the stronger fleet to go up against, and then it's all about shuffling around and making sure that you can handle that turtle targeting that basically ELGR has been shown to be excellent at. When you can almost literally show someone's health, seeing that, okay, that person, shot caller just called, everyone hit that person, and that definitely can help out eliminate your team greatly. So let's see if they can take advantage of that and see if El Kaboom and Diseaser, and it looks like the Bismarck actually pulled themselves away from the fight. Bismarck's not a bad sniper, but overall still pretty good. Patrick, thank you for the like. As we keep on moving, we do have a 2-cap advantage, but probably not for long on Monopoly Circus. ELGR is moving and just kind of moving on B. Now this is a great time where if you had a battleship that Oh, that's okay. Sorry, I thought I heard something at the door. Um, if you had a Vento instead of the Bismarck, this would be really nice to be able to just take some pot shots into it, or even an Amalfi instead of a Charles Martel. Charles Martel looks to be probably going into a roaming position, which would be great. You'll get some advantageous shots on the side. KKGR just got absolutely targeted, and this is great. This is great show of force on both sides. Hey, Monopoly Circus, take down a great target right there. More on Mr. Cake. Great work from there. Even with the advance warning from the DDs that were screening, still getting a good amount of hits from a Sims. We got Deceaser in there. Let's see. How is ELGR going to handle that loss? They have 2 caps holding it there, but unfortunately that loss and the early caps they got have put ELGR in the loss right there off the bat. Macus seems to be going down right here. Not Terminus is putting themselves in a way, but Max is probably just going to get shot anyways, getting taken down by Al Kaboom. Nice work on there. Not Terminus looking to take 2 of those torpedoes. Now is going to be an absolute focus from Al Kaboom, and up there. Monopoly Circus is definitely ripped apart, spread out. So now we got the Vento way over here. Mr. Cake's getting taken down by the Charles Martel. Yep, they just got encircled. ELGR got ripped apart in this game. Great work on Monopoly Circus. Let's see if they can continue this lead and continue making this happen. Still going to be a close game overall. Monk potentially taking a good amount of hits right there. Unfortunately, Bismarck has torpedoes out from it. But we've got a nice little brawl with Yuki and the Bismarck. Bismarck's gonna win those up close fights. It's gonna be a lot of fight, a lot of challenge for that. Fly Navy very low, Redbeard very low, Not Terminus very low. Yeah, definitely an upgrade in that. Monopoly Circus came back. Monopoly Circus definitely came back. They realized the entire strat. They're like, all right, cool, we're gonna do that. So you're going to spread out your forces, cause crossfire, allow for advantageous shots at different angles on your fleets, and just make it happen. I have a feeling Yuki probably has the Bismarck, but 2 caps ain't going to save them as it's about to get flipped over by RM, and the Shenyang isn't looking good on ELGR's team. That was a great anti-turtle once again. Monopoly Circus flipped that around. Good job on that. 1-1 in the grand finals for EU. Good job. Good job. Oh, Destroyer, how's it going? Yep. That was a good game. That was good. Good on that. Next up, we have Loop. So, let's see. The encirclement on Loop is going to be a little bit harder, but they might be able to pull it off. So let's see how Monopoly Circus handles this. That can be quite interesting. Loop's just a little bit is a pretty large map, and that can cause an issue for encirclements, especially with how high the islands tend to be. Wait, I guess we're waiting on a switch or something. So hopefully everyone is enjoying the content of the stream and the Rulers of the Wave tournament. And of course, we'll be watching Rulers of the Wave 13 NA later on tonight with Big Bay. So, and it looks like we might be going into game. Send it. Yep, map Loop. A little friendly banter there. Loop going in here. No changes again. So let's see. Is ELGR going to change up their strat or just continue what they're doing? See if they can, maybe pull it off a little better this time. So once again, we have blue. We have Monopoly Circus. Red. We have ELGR. So as we span around here, got Circus here. We're going to see exactly where they're going to go and where they're going to file. Already from what I see up in ELGR's side, we are already seeing complete forget of B, which I don't blame them. Grab B later. Go for A and C. Yep, all split up. Loop is a large map. And we actually are seeing ELGR do a 3-4 technique, kind of changing it up there. Great, great work potentially. We're going to see if that pays off. See if that pays off for them. But right here, we've got Sims and RM with a Poltava backup. Going against 3 up here, which we got a Hyuga, a Belfast, and a Sims. Alkaboom taking middle, taking a little flex position in the Belfast. I think that's a great position for the Belfast. You've got fast turning guns. You can just kind of help out whichever way you want. You have a lot of support. So if you need to, you can come into one team versus the other and help it out. Be a great way. Now we have the Shenyang, the Ashitaka, and the Bismarck going up against ELGR's larger group overall by 1. Mr. Cake's already getting a lot of focus from the Ashitaka and the Bismarck. Now we do have what looks to be Alkaboom flexing to the left flank. This would be really good to start just peppering the Vento or peppering any target that they want to focus, specifically with HE and or with AP. To kind of do it, yep, it seems like they are purposely targeting Mr. Cakes. Mr. Cakes is taking a lot of damage over here. Now, over on the A flank, Monopoly Circus does not have the cap yet. It looks to be finally getting flipped over with now a cap lead of 2-1 for Circus. Monk taking a good bit of hits over here, most likely from not Terminus, the AP from the Admiral Hipper. Mr. Cake's holding up, that makes sense. Now, Alkaboom being a roamer here, like this, definitely for this class, you're going to be able to go over here, potentially help out your team, maybe even surprise them. Though you do have to worry, you do have a Belfast over there, they can spot you, and the Hyuga can definitely smack you if their reload is ready. But they are getting surrounded down here. Circus is running a great job right here. I'm betting the shot callers are working their tail off right now, trying to be like, okay, cool, Alkaboom, go left, RM, go right. You two stay as blunt force objects in the middle and keep on helping fire off. And then, of course, when they're pushing them all in the same area, have Navy drop some torps. Seems like they're taking a few here and there. Great work on just surrounding them. That is frantically creating that, all while ELGR is trying to push over here on this team. And all they have to do, they have 2 caps. So this is them, ELGR, just hunting down and killing things. And these players are just running away. They're doing a great job of just distracting this large amount of firepower. Mac is going down over here. Circus is doing a great job. Doesn't look like the switch in strategies might have been helpful, but Alkaboom looks to be taking down the Belfast along with extra support coming in from RM and the Poltava. Redbeard and Fly Navy have engaged each other with Sims. We're going to see that is great. So now this entire force can just immediately go back through. They have 2 caps. They've gotten 2 kills. Probably a 3rd coming in pretty soon with that Sims. Great work on Circus, splitting up their forces and utilizing it right. Noticing that the ELGR has split up their forces as well, and having Alkaboom, split up between that and be a good roamer. Sims is going down, and it looks like Fly Navy is going to be just fine on those torps. So quickly go grab A to get that cap advantage again, and then not Terminus is moving up because Mr. Cakes has taken a lot of damage. Unfortunately, down here we're seeing the Shenyang move up and try to tickle that Bismarck with some torps. Looks to be a lot of hits on that one. Great work and great shots down there. Now Yuki has taken a lot of hits, but the Ashitaka also is pretty darn low. We're going to see exactly who can get those last final shots. Not Terminus is moving in to get prepped to run into the rest of the fleet. Yuki going down. Circus has absolutely done a great job of flexing their team. Alkaboom going down that middle, surrounding one side of the force, ripping it apart. Now they're all just going to come in and surround and take it down there. All while you have another fleet on the exact other side doing something different, going, okay, cool, we're just going to move down, drag it out, don't have to worry about it, slowed this entire push of 4 ships. Now, if ELJR would have gone the full side and done their regular push, it might have worked, but Circus recognized that they did change their strategy and have now punished ELGR on changing the strategy. So now ELGR is in a bit of a pickle here. ELGR is losing this match. Let's get a little bit closer down view. We got the Poltava moving in. Nope. I'm just messing up here. Yeah, Mr. Cake's going down. Actually, that's game. That is game. Good job on Monopoly Circus. Changing the strat, getting everything ready, and utilizing loop. It's really good for so many different plays, especially through B when no one takes it. You can put something like a Belfast flexing at the right position, and Alkaboom did a great job in that roaming position. So next up, we have Big Race. This could be it for the grand finales for the Rulers of Wave 13. Monopoly Circus is 2-1 against ELGR. Will ELGR just go back to their tried and true? Split up again? Change it up? Who knows? But I will say Monopoly Circus seems to have their number, whether or not they put it all together and go in their regular strategy or change it up. So ELGR is in a bit of a pickle. Let's see what happens. See how it goes. Looks like we are all ready. Game 4. We are at 2-1 Monopoly Circus. This could be it if Monopoly Circus can go for 3 wins in a row. I think it is 3 wins in a row, right? I think it is. So let's go. Potentially final game. Potentially. See. I'm hoping ELGR could still do it. ELGR has known to absolutely beat down in Big Race, especially with that strategy in North. So we'll see. Let's do a nice little beauty run as we quickly bop around. We have once again Monopoly Circus in blue. The cap game is going to be pretty strong in this one, as we're going to see exactly who goes B, who goes A, who goes C, how it all works out. It does look like, from early thoughts, ELGR is all going north. They are moving, probably take B, so, maybe just see if they can have it. Redbeard and Not Terminus going down to A. Now up here, we've got Makis, Yuki, everyone going to C. It looks like even B is getting ignored. B is just not left by anyone. So it looks like Circus will be taking B, while Redbeard and Fly Navy will be contesting A. Now, Circus, what are you doing? This is interesting. They've spread out again at 3-4. What are they going to do? How are they going to play this? With knowing this, I'd immediately have that Bismarck flexing. They have the team now. They have where they're at. What is Circus going to do? RM took C. They have the early cap lead. They can hold it for just a little bit until all of a sudden more get there. Immediately once RM's pulling out of there, knows, hey, we got 2 people in C. It's going to be grabbed. I don't need to be here anymore. I can't contest it anymore. Get the crap out of there, and the Martel has the speed to do so. Monk has taken a considerable amount of damage to Caesar. Got some shots outgoing from the Bismarck on Makis. Massive hit right there. See, Not Terminus is fighting El Kaboom down south. Still a pretty good KKGR. They've got C. They're flipping B on ELGR's side. Fly Navy can just sneak right into B and prevent that too. Yep. So we have the start, but Makis looks to be going down. Let's see one more. Yeah, I see some shots going in. Still alive though. Still alive. Just a sliver of health. We're gonna see potentially even more. Some great. Once again, focus. Get those guns out the more you can. So ELGR pushing in here. Pushing in on Circus. Circus is not exactly surrounding. Just playing that. Deceiver is going down. Still, Circus has the lead in points. Next target is about to be acquired. Who's going to be the next one? I have a feeling it's probably going to be Bismarck, but Yuki is going to be taking a good amount of torps here. Right there. That hurts. That hurts. Bismarck going to be looking to take a few torpedoes here and there. Not a great spread on that, but they are the Bismarck's getting attacked from all sides. But so is Yuki right here. Circus seems to be continuing to move forward in the middle, holding A and B with that cap push. Bismarck's just going in. You might as well at this point pop that secondary overload and go. So it looks like the Bismarck will be going down. Mr. Cakes is having a bit of trouble there. Redbeard taking the last bit of hits there. You got a Shenyang and a Sims pushing on there. Not Terminus is attacking El Kaboom down south, but taking A, trying to get that cap, make up for that loss. But it looks like Redbeard will be going down to the DDs. Right? Yep, right there. Nice shot on with Monks and Fly Navy. Fly Navy dodging those torpedoes. Nice work. We got the Belfast moving in. That smoke is probably not a safe area with KKGR. Now, if the Ashitaka and Charles Martel can focus KKGR down, probably within smoke, that'll be a great thing for the team. And the torpedoes seem to be doing a pretty good number to KKGR on ELGR's team. Not Terminus is firing in, trying to keep down, shut down El Kaboom. But right now, 3 caps are on at ELGR's side, but Mr. Cake's taking a large hit, and the Charles Martel moving up on flipping over C. ELGR might be faltering, but they need to get another kill, and if they can get out El Kaboom and maybe even one or two of the DDs, that would be a very good success for them. Nice job from KKGR. KKGR now should be able to take out Fly Navy. Mr. Cake's going down. They've lost all their battleships now. Oh man, this is getting tight. We're gonna see if the Ashitaka can confirm KKGR or hit somebody else. Monk's pretty low. Not Terminus. Might be able to get some shots on Monk pretty soon, but KKGR has to run with that Ashitaka moving in. It's a lot of firepower. They have the 2 caps. They're not going to be a hold B though, so they need to get a kill in order to get caught up. Man, I think Monopoly Circus just had their number. They just got their number. They figured out their strat. Let's see. Not Terminus, not taking any. The cap is switched with 1 minute left. 60 points in between. KKGR running for their life. I have a feeling this is gonna be it pretty soon. Just one more good salvo. Taking down there it goes, unless the Shenyang can pull off something insane. But of course, everyone just fired at the Shenyang, and that's probably going to be it for ELGR. Circus is going to be the winner of Rulers of Wave 13 EU. Great work on them. They just got ELGR's number. ELGR had a tried and true pattern, and they were just kicking butt at it, but Circus did their best and did an amazing job on that. Not Terminus is unfortunately just going to be up here and by themselves. Good games. That was some good matches. That really was. Ashitaka landing at home. Great shotting. So congrats. Yep. 3-2-1 on the final. Great work on Monopoly Circus for being Rulers of Wave 13 winners. Yep, good games all around. Yep. Well played, yep. GG, well played all around. Great job, everyone. That is it for Rulers of the Wave 13 with Monopoly Circus winning it all. They will be getting a nice reward of a tier A premium. Great job for everyone who came in here. ELGRC were great games as well. He definitely fought hard and fought for that rank of 2nd and 3rd place, and to all the other participants, just great work. It's awesome to see people put themselves out there. It takes a lot of effort to do so. Either way, great job. and love to see more of this. If you want to learn more about Rulers of the Wave, there's a Discord for it all. The next one will probably be Q1 of next year. So everyone, for all the Rulers of Wave content on EU, see you all in next year. Thank you all for having me and watching on the stream. Don't forget, go check out the other streamers, Cthulhu and Granum. Sorry if I'm slaughtering your name, sorry. But check out the other, give them some love, follow them, like, subscribe, whichever way to help support them as well. Thank you all for the love and support on this. Have a good one. See you all tonight for Rulers of Wave NA. See you then.